Hi, ladies and dudes. Welcome back for my top 5 of which one of these characters from all 4 of my greatest projects that needs to be fleshed out and well developed. And yeah, we got only 2 left, and since I decided to leave it as a cliffhanger for part 1 because I don't want to make the whole video of mine so darn long, so I'll just go ahead and do 2 parts about it. So, here we go, ladies and dudes. Let's head on to the final 2 for tiebreaker in my latest top 5 list that nobody has never done before. And I hope everybody will love these characters that are so darn important to all of us. So let's go on to number 2. I wish I could do something with that idiot brat Pikachu that really ruins the spotlight away from our characters. Okay, that's a little bit better. Okay, ladies and dudes, for number 2, yes, one will have to go to Ash Ketchum. And another character that needs to be fleshed out and developed more is Ash's most strongest Pokemon in the whole entire world. And that is Greninja. Now here's 2 great characters I really want to see more fleshing out and more developing. And besides, thanks to Greninja is the only Pokemon who can make Ash very, very matured. And try to make him as a grown-up. While this dumb-word brat Pikachu, thanks to him, he's the one who made Ash so darn childish and immature all this time of the whole entire Pokemon series. And this is why Ash had that immature behavior that we all had for too many years. And this 10-year-old bullcrap needs to stop. Right here, right now. No more of Ash Ketchum being a stupid frickin' 10-year-old. It needs to stop right here, right now. I hate that Pikachu. I'm gonna give that Pikachu a piece of my mind. Okay, I gotta calm down a bit. Let's continue on this list that involves 2 most important characters that needs to be fleshed out more and more developing. Yes, Ash and Greninja are the 2 most important characters that needs to be fleshed out and developed more. And how the heck am I gonna flesh them out and develop them more? I want to see a little bit more bond between these 2 while they're heading back to their training together. And I want to see Ash becoming older and wiser and, have a nice special training with Greninja. And also, the most important thing I want to find a way to develop these 2 is working on their synchro evolution. And this is something that was truly lacking all this time from Pokemon X, Y, and Z, that they did not flesh out and develop their synchro evolution storyline. How the heck did it work? How did Greninja transform into a brand new form that we never seen before that's not a mega evolution wise? Yeah, I wish everybody should have known that. So I wish there was a little bit more of a storyline of the synchro evolution and get to know why Greninja transformed into that form that nobody had never seen before. And also, we need to get to know about that golden disc thingy that came from at the near end of that, the Pokemon Kalos League storyline thing. And since it's a big live alligator moment that was mentioned once but never mentioned it again, and I hope and pray in that Pocket Monsters anime series, and since there's rumor has it that our beloved Greninja will return, since that is Ash's most strongest Pokemon that he ever had in his whole entire journey of becoming a Pokemon trainer. Yeah. Screw Pikachu! But Greninja rules! So yeah, I will say Ash and Girl Ninja, these two characters, they deserve to be at number 2. And finally, we're heading to number 1 of which characters that needs to be fleshed out and developed the most. And yeah, these two men deserve to be in a tie. Sadly, I don't have one person that I don't have in my collection, while the other I do. So for number 1 in a tie belongs to Mr. Scary Man, Jay Gordon, the lead singer of Orgy, that came from both Orgy the movie and the Basilisk crossover. Well, the Orgy and Basilisk crossover, called the Mystic World Basilisk. And also Benjamin Williams from the redo story of Taken 3. Yep, these two bad A-word men, they need to be fleshed out and developed the most. And they are the two most strongest characters that I ever thought about from my whole entire projects. And the two most strongest bad A-word dudes I ever thought about for my whole entire ideal of my 4 greatest projects ever. And these guys need to be fleshed out and developed the most. And we already know about Jay Gordon's storyline, you know. He's gonna change his ways from the lead singer of Orgy to the bad A-word protagonist for both stories. He's going to be a protagonist for Orgy in the movie where he has to protect the girl that he rescued in the capsule. And he's going to know her for a week and start falling in love with her. And for the other, when he heads to the Basilisk world, he has to try to protect the girl who lost her innocence, and he's going to be friends with her, and he vows that he will protect her for the rest of his life. Well, for like a couple of weeks or so. And yes, he will be a great leader for his whole entire band. Well, when they head on to the Basilisk world, he's going to change his ways from a lead singer from Orgy to the leader of the Orgy clan. Yep, that's what he'll do. And as for Benjamin Williams, we already know about his storyline. He was once a little boy who lives in a rich world, in a rich land, but he never cared about money so much. All he cares about is freedom. And then, when he's all grown up, he decided to become the world's most deadly assassin. One of the most powerful assassins that came from London, England. And he did kill a lot of bad guys here and there. And yeah, his hands was stained in blood. And he went to America, where he's going to train Brian Mills to become the next generation of a very powerful assassin who has deadly arts, a particular set of skills. And then Benjamin Williams decided to quit being an assassin and started becoming the world's greatest British guardian for the city of Big Ben. And also, he's a happily, secretly married man who married a very beautiful woman named Lily, and they gave birth to their son, Henry, their one and only child. And then, this is the most important part of the story about my favorite Taken made-up character. He's going to change his ways from all those important things, well, that came from his previous life. From a rich kid, to assassin, to a happily, secretly married man. Well, he still is now. To a British guardian. But he came all the way through to become the legendary independent warrior. A warrior who is here to protect lives. And he wants to protect the people that he loves. He wants to fight and defend the people who's a part of his family, and also some people here or there becoming his allies. And yes, I'll do my famous independence speech that came from a very underrated character that I wish our favorite underrated actor should have played. We are independent warriors. And we are all here to... Wait a minute, let me try this again. Strike that, reverse. Okay. We are independent warriors. And we are all here to fight for is our independent freedom! Yep. That's all I could say about my taken made-up character. So, in a tie, Jay Gordon and Benjamin Williams, they shared a tie at the number one of which characters that I want to flesh out and develop the most from all 4 of my projects that I did from the last 2 years ago. And that is my top 5 of which characters I want to flesh out and develop the most that came from all 4 of my projects. So tell me, ladies and dudes, which one of these characters that I thought about on my list that needs to be fleshed out and developed way more? Or which characters I haven't thought about on my list that needs to be fleshed out and developed more? Well, hard for me to say. Well, whichever they are, just leave a comment there and let me know. But hold on a minute, ladies and dudes, my projects are not done yet. For my next list I'm going to do is my top 6 of which one of the scenes from my greatest projects will be the most epic one that I ever thought about the most. Yes, there's gonna be a list that involves number 6, that involves Benjamin Williams' favorite number, and it has to do with so many scenes that I can think about that'll be the most epic one of all. So be prepared for my brand new top 6 list that nobody's never done before. And I'll see you guys later, and sayonara.